I want to show you how we were able to sell this GBP USD. We call this sell in London session at the start of the London share session. That's where we got this sell from. Because now if you follow market structure very closely, you see that you get this trade very well. Yes, so now if you go to your higher time frame H1, so it gave us a very good market structure from H1. You can see that it was really trading below these two moving averages, right? So it was trading below this 50 and the 200 moving average, and means it was in a downtrend. And also another conference, you can look at the lower lows. It was breaking, right? So you can look at these lower lows, right? You can look at this lower low, there's this lower low, there's this lower low. So it was just breaking these lower lows, right? So now I consider this break. Actually, when I saw it breaking here, it broke here on my 1 hour time frame. Then after it breaking, okay, so I looked up here and there was some fair value gaps in order block I always look at, right? So there is this fair value gap, this first one, and there's this first fair value gap here, right here. Then after that there is this order block, right? Because of the other break of structure, so I had to mark those order blocks in the fair value gap, right? So when I go to my lower time frame, because I always use M15, here you can see that the market just came up and tapped into, actually it used our fair value gap as liquidity. Then after using that as liquidity, of course you can see it went up to our order block, and you can see how it did, right? You can see, right, how it behaved, okay, when it reached our 15-minute time frame order block, right? So now here when it reached there, this is the confirmation, right? So it first gave us some liquidity here. It first made us some sweep of liquidity from up, then it came and made some change of character, though it was kind of small, right? But we looked at that, right? So after that small, you can see how it moved, right? So it went up here. Yes, so now this is where it sold from. When it reached there, this is where it sold from. You can see this is how we entered the market, right? So now here it is still selling. We are in like, let me see the number of pips we are floating in. Okay, so now we are floating in almost 61 pips, right, in this London session, guys. So now if you really consider market structure and you add it with most of the conferences, for example these two moving averages I do use, and also the order block and fair value gap, you can really get high probability setups, guys. So